That was a nice drive down up from, nice drive from Covington. We were using the Waze app. Anybody know what that is? Yeah, it saved us a real nice traffic ticket. That was great. But it's good to be here tonight. So, the company's called Healthcast, and I guess I want to start with a question, which is, if I said there was something you could do in the next 12 hours that would dramatically improve your health, who would believe me? Hands up. Not getting a lot of response from the crowd. Okay, how many people never raise their hands no matter what the guy says? Hands up. No, I'm just having some fun. But actually, medical science does teach us that the single most important thing you can do to improve your health is to keep a log. It's really basic. That's why the American Lung Association recommends it, the American Heart Association. It even reduces pain in people with that rheumatism. So keeping a log has been shown to be the single most effective thing you can do to improve your health. Now, Healthcast isn't going after lung disease or anything like that. We're targeting simpler things, upper respiratory conditions. You know, the kind of stuff we spend $8.3 billion each year trying to get rid of. And again, Healthcast is a little small. We're not going to be on every shelf in every Kroger's and every Walgreens across the country quite yet. We're actually trying to help people like my niece Jessica here. So Jessica works weekends as a waitress, basically because the family needs the money. You know, her income does make a difference for them. She even sometimes has her kids working in that family business as well. That's them running the lemonade stand. And the question is, what can we do to help Jessica not get sick? What if there's a way for her to, if she did have symptoms, to get over them faster? And even better than that, so she could see what was going on in her circles, so she could see what was coming down the road before it got to her. And that's what Healthcast is. It's a smart social health log. Smart is we're going to take your symptoms and match them around what's going on in the environment around you. And that way we can help figure out what your triggers are. And it's social because we also show you what's going on in your community, and you can connect your social media accounts so you can also share with some of your friends. You can think of it like Waze, except for your health. So you don't get caught by the bad bugs. Now, I've pitched this concept to a lot of VCs before, and these guys usually tell me the same sort of stuff. Well, you know, I'm a healthy guy, so of course I'd never log my information. What do you say to that? I mean, they're right, they wouldn't. But you know what? I just ask them, would your wife? That answer is usually yes. And women control 80% of the healthcare spending in the United States. So, what we've done is a little bit of more market research, and you know, most people are going to use the app for free. But 20% of the people out there are willing to pay a small premium. So Jessica could use it. Those are her two children, Reese and Gemma. And for a couple bucks a month, now she can start to take care of her whole family. That's something that seems to be worth it to people. Not only that, she's going to start telling all her friends, including the other parents at Reese's daycare. So now we've got the whole circle on the app. Let me show you what this means in terms of numbers. We just started doing some market research. We're working with the same company that Procter & Gamble uses when they develop brands. Sent an email out to 7,000 people. We're finding that click-through rates on those emails are in the upper 10% of what this company has ever seen. And the sign-up rates, the 86% sign-up rate, is in the top 1% of anything they've ever seen as far as consumer interest goes. All told, this unoptimized funnel, which was just market research, has a 7% conversion rate. We can scale that out, reaching out to the folk community. We have immediate access to these people. That's 1 million people, 7% conversion rate, 20% of them paying $1 a month. That gives us $168,000 in revenue, and that's our target for basically by Valentine's Day next year. Our competition, Sick Weather, it's taken them from about 2011 to get to that same point. The problem they got is they're making their revenue from their big corporate partners. And they focused all of their attention on keeping their corporate partners happy, which means they've forgotten the base. They're not taking care of the people. As a side note as well, their tech is about 8 years old, whereas ours represents the latest scientific research. I can make that claim because actually I wrote the tech. I spent 15 years at elite institutions applying artificial intelligence to improve health outcomes. I've got software that's in use in clinics and other things like that. My co-founder, Tobias, who could not be here tonight, actually started coding when he was 12, so he also has 15 years experience as a software developer. Got about 30 seconds left, and I want to use that to again ask you the same question. The question I asked you at the beginning, which was if there was something you could do to improve your health, how many of you might be interested in that? Because what I want to announce to you tonight is we're launching our beta product. And if you send us an email at this address, we'll put you on the beta testing list, and you'll get access for life for free. So we're offering that to you here tonight, and I just want to thank you all for being here.